Hello and welcome to you wherever you are on the face of the globe. This is African football's big day. 14 nations started out stating their case to be the best on this continent. 12 have fallen short, and now it is down to this. So much pride, so much drive at both national and personal levels. Nerves, expectations. This is the one that everyone wants to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Nigeria. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Say Samuel. Chance here to counter. Gets good distance on it. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he shoots! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Osei Samuel. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. Now it's Trezeguet. And a chance! Danger averted for now. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Tries to cross. Aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Lookman done delicately. Ndidi has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Finish, an absolute joy. This could could be big. This could be massive. Oh, that is a bit special. Nigeria have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
And it's Osei Samuel. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's the chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Torunariga. Iwobi. Torunariga. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates. Iwobi. Torunariga. Ndidi. And it's played forward. That has found him in acres of space. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Nigeria have reclaimed it. Lookman. Bassi. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Over to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Great defending, strong and determined. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's there to get it away. Bassi forwards and with intent. The pressing, and that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Defending of the desperate variety. Torunariga does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Trezeguet. Chukwueze. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Chukwueze. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bassi. Torunariga. Bassi. Bassi shifted upfield. The message is clear, none shall pass. That has been cut short. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Salah. He's in a great position here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, he's played it. Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. Shot a goal!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Aim forwards. That's really well cleared. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ndidi. That's been drilled forward. Chukwueze. Chukwueze! Lookman, who's short. That's good play. Osei Samuel's cross. Clears it away. And it's Iwobi. He is just caressing the ball. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bassi gets across to intercept that. And that has been cleared. Lookman. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Mohamed Salah. Well, they could break here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. Proves too strong. Torunariga. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
And it's played forward. Iwobi. Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. Oh, a delicate chip through. Lookman. Lookman puts his... Lookman! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Nigeria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cuts out the pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Osimhen. Succumbs to the pressure. Ndidi, and it's lofted through here. Lookman. Oh, smashing header! And it's come back out to him. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Torunariga certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bassi. Egypt are already two behind. Awful start. Aim forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. There will be a throw-in. Herring after the ball here. Trezeguet tries to clear. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Lookman with the short one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's well seen too. Osei Samuel shifted upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Out towards the flank. Egypt trailing here after a start which for them has been jolting. Now it's Ndidi. Osei Samuel. Oh, nice touch. And here's Chukwueze. Lovely, now then. Osimhen!
Nigeria would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's Chukwueze. That is good strength. Osei Samuel's cross. Lookman. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Osei Samuel. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That was very necessary. That's a throw. Osei Samuel thinks one through. Chukwueze looking to get on the end of this. And he cuts out the supply. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Osimhen. Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception. Iwobi shifted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Lookman. His best to keep it in play here. Could be danger here. Umtiti. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. And here's Chukwueze. Umtiti. Lookman. Lovely bit of skill. Ooh, played through for the wide man.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, no question, that's a foul. Surely! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lofted upfield. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Trezeguet. That is a great pick out. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's Salah. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Iwobi wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Trezeguet gently done. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lookman. That looks a cracking ball. And Didi shoots! And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Ndidi. And it's Ndidi. He can get that clear. So, what can they make of this? Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Torunariga. Iwobi shifted upfield.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Iwobi aim forwards. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Lookman! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Nigeria find a position of real strength now. Lookman. Chukwueze. Nice physical challenge. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. Osei Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he cuts out the support. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Osimhen, there's the shot! That's going to go a long way. And he should have made it 4.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cuts out the pass. Osimhen. Egypt, it has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross goes in there. Bassi clears it away. Played out to the right. He's through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bassi. Ndidi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's... And the shot! Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Moved on forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, super find. Mohamed Salah. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Bassi. Torunariga. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Ndidi, and it's Osei Samuel. Takes a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Calmly anticipates. Lookman. Ndidi, and here's Osimhen. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Torunariga. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Osimhen. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Osei Samuel. And here's Osimhen. And he's lost his... Osimhen! Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Moved on forwards. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Ndidi, and it's lofted through here. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Nigeria, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Nigeria are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Chukwueze. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the finish! Has a look and plays it forward. It will be. And it's Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chukwueze. Trezeguet goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Cuts out the pass. It's a quick ball upfield. Lookman. Showing good feet. Knocks it out wide. And the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Lofted in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he's picked out the run. Chance to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. And that has been clubbed away. Aim forwards. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's played forward, nicely intercepted. Ndidi. Osai Samuel, gently done.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. And it's Salah. Aim forwards. Out to the right. Delivered in. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the keeper has it. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Well, that's well seen too. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Chukwueze tries making a foray down the right. Iwobi wins the duel this time. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Bassi forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lookman proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Osei Samuel, that's an imaginative pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. That has been knocked clear. That's very neat. Crunching tackle. Trezeguet goes on a run down the left wing. Trezeguet. Very nicely done. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gets it away. Moved on forwards. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Mohamed Salah, now he's off and running. And it's hoisted clear. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And they can counter here. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. And here's Osimhen. Real chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
They've played it short. Tries a measured ball. Ndidi. Now it's Ndidi. Lookman. It's a mighty effort! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Egypt can't seem to retain possession. Defending of the death. Oh, they could be caught out here. A real chance! That's a goal kick. defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Egypt in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now here's the delivery. Chukwueze, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Decent chance! Mohamed Salah looks to get on the end of this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bassi. Torunariga. Osai Samuel. Oh, this looks sharp. Bassi cuts it out. Lookman. Didi, played out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Torunariga. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. And it's Ndidi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lookman. In with the challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Lookman is having the time of his life here. Now it's Chukwueze. That's tidy. And it's Osai Samuel. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Aim forwards. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And back to the goalkeeper. Bassi. Bassi, gently done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Torunariga. Bassi. Bassi, forwards and with intent. Now it's Osimhen. Ndidi tries to thread one through. Mohamed Salah chasing after it, calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet cuts it out. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Chukwueze. He's had a shot! And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Iwobi. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Trezeguet. Ball comes in. Bassi tries to clear. Lookman. Now it's Osimhen. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. Iwobi gently done. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Chukwueze. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Osai Samuel gets across to intercept that. Chukwueze. And it's Iwobi. Iwobi played out towards the right wing. Trezeguet, long ball upfield. And Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Ndidi, and he's gone backward here. Osai Samuel. Oh, that's neat. And here's Chukwueze. Trezeguet, aim forwards. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel could try cutting inside here. A chance to play it in. And that was very necessary. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Osai Samuel. Bassi. Moved on forwards. Osimhen. And it's played forward. Bassi gets rid without sophistication. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndidi. Lookman. Lookman! And it's played forward. All time, excellent interception. And now the breakaway. Oh, super find. Mohamed Salah goes for a shot! He scored! It's
just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Egypt playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Salah. Dinks one through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Trezeguet, aimed in towards the centre. Too much on that, it's gone out. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
And we're up and running. Egypt decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Plenty waiting in the middle. That has been knocked clear. And here's Osimhen. And here's Chukwueze. There's the shot! Marmoush. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Egypt have got it. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And the wall's done its job. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. Bassi tries to clear. Lookman. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. Bassi makes the interception. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lookman. Didi. And here's Osimhen. Does really well to win the ball there. Spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. No way through, so back it comes. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Osimhen. Lookman. Lookman! Hit into the middle. Gets his head on it! Just needed better contact. Played into space out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's made it, and the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lookman, Osimhen, and it's played forward, played into space out wide, and that's been well dealt with.
Nigeria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Osei Samuel, excellent challenge there, uncompromising, nicely intercepted. And here's Osimhen. Lookman got it delicately. Chukwueze. Chance for a shot! And it's Iwobi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Didi, and here's Chukwueze. Osei Samuel, crossed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Didi. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Lookman. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, it's played into the area. And that is a little undercooked. And that has been clubbed away. And he thumps it clear. It'll be a throw-in. Bassi. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Lookman is flagged offside. Lookman. Moved on forwards, wins the duel this time. Bassi. Aim forwards. And it's Ndidi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Marmoush, that's really well manoeuvred. Keeper's got good distance on that. Do have a chance to counter here. Osimhen had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Iwobi cuts out the pass. Bassi. Torunariga. Iwobi. Lobbed in behind. It's out for a goal kick. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he spark a counter here? Thinks one through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lookman. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that could set him on his way. Can he stop it going out? Oh, good spread. That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a throw. Oh, that's nice. And that's aimed into the middle. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bassi gets good distance on it. Drilled in low. And Didi try. Oh, smashing header! Osimhen moved on forwards, and the counter is on. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a loose ball, and again! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's been drilled forward. Marmoush. Mohamed Salah being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, can he get onto this? Clearly not happy with that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Torunariga. Up towards the front line. Marmoush, aim forwards, and it's hoisted clear. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Nigeria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That has been knocked clear. Osei Samuel. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is a brilliant interception. Osimhen. Chukwueze. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Chukwueze. And here's Chukwueze. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Nice control. Crossed into the box. Firmly met. Crossed it again. Brilliantly cut out. Lookman. Could move up a gear here. Forward it goes. Tries to get it clear. And Nigeria can counter now. Lookman has been caught there, it's a foul. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. And here's Iwobi. And it's played forward.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Lookman. Picks it up out wide. Muscular approach does pay off here. 60 minutes played. Short changes him with that pass. Osei Samuel forwards and with intent. And it's Ndidi. He has a look up. Now it's Mohamed Salah. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ndidi. He's having a shot! Cleared without complication. That looks a... There's the header! Taken with style. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, terrible pass. Chukwueze. Oh, good ball. Egypt have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Up he goes! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Moved on forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Mohamed Salah does well to get it back. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aim forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Osai Samuel. Bassi. And it's played forward. Lookman. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Iwobi is fouled.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 4. Coming on the field is number 29.
And it's Ndidi. And the shot! That's just wide.
Ndidi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Tries to dink it through. Serves a bullish header! He scores! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel drives forward on the overlap. It's a good... There's the header! Oh, denied at the last. And the pass is intercepted. That's an excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass has gone astray. Chukwueze. He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, there was plenty on that. Mohamed Salah played out to the right. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Torunariga. Bassi. Out to the right. Oh, what a climb! Chance here to counter. Lookman, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. This might... Chukwueze! Well, he caught that cure, but no end product.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ball's played through.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Osei Samuel gets good distance on it. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Salah. Iwobi does really well to win the ball there. Lookman. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Can he finish? It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And back to the keeper they go. Iwobi. Torunariga. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Osei Samuel. Bassi. Iwobi. Didi wins the duel this time. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That has been knocked clear. And it's Osei Samuel. Goes to finish! Osimhen. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. Cuts out the pass. Osei Samuel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chukwueze. In it comes. Shapes to shoot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, there's a probing ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Osei Samuel. Bassi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lookman, Ndidi. Ndidi played out to the left flank, played into the middle. Marmoush. That's really well manoeuvred. Bassi. Lookman. Lookman goes pelting down that left-hand side. Keeper's dealt with that. That's a little off target. That's good play. Now it's Ndidi. And that has been clubbed away. Can he spark a counter here? Caresses it through. Marmoush. He's shifting through the gears here. And he decides to cross it. In again. And here comes the corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's tidy, and that's aimed into the middle. Iwobi is there, and he can get that clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Nothing wrong with that tackle, all won cleanly. They get a throw in. Aimed in towards the centre. Reclaimed it in a trice. Osai Samuel. Played into space, and it's Osai Samuel. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Deftly away. Nigeria being made to look sloppy in possession here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Osai Samuel. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's run loose here. Oh, that's nice. Cross goes in there. Climbs up big! No joy, but a decent try. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lookman, Ndidi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Succumbs to the pressure. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he cuts out the supply. Ndidi. Here's having a shot! And he's missed it.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Moved on forwards. Was just lacking in accuracy. That's really well manoeuvred. Now this could be a chance. Over to the left. Moved on forwards. Chance for a shot! Pinged towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Searching passes played there. Lookman! And it's Ndidi. Iwobi played out towards the right wing. Osei Samuel, now here's the delivery. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mohamed Salah, it's Salah! He's got it all!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off them.
Egypt grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And it's played forward. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mohamed Salah looks to get on the end of this.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And here's Osimhen. Now it's can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Ndidi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Ridiculous, borderline crazy. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh, can he get onto this? Torunariga, aim forwards. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lookman. Now it's Ndidi. Ndidi played out to the left flank, hit into the middle, clears it away. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's there to clear it. Throw-in. Moved on forwards. Torunariga. Osai Samuel. Torunariga. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That has been cut short. Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Chukwueze. Now it's Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Ndidi. Oh, good spread. Chukwueze. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, some tackle that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 25. Coming on to replace him is...
The keeper gets his hands on it. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bassi. That's really well manoeuvred. Great run on the overlap here. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's heaved it away. Lookman. That's the keeper's ball. Marmoush. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah, now he's off and running. Osai Samuel, aimed forwards. Clipped into space. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Lookman. Now who's going to be first to this? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Osai Samuel, now he's got space here. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Osai Samuel. Oh, that's neat. Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mohamed Salah looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's well done, really robust. So, what can they make of this? Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Played out to the right. Oh, smashing header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Lookman. Didi. And here's Osimhen.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Now it's Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze providing an outlet on that flank. Osei Samuel out of it back and can go again. And it's Iwobi. Lovely bit of skill. And the ball's come loose here. It's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Iwobi. Well, played right into his path. He's cut it out. Ndidi. Purring through the gears. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Nigeria certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's a mighty effort! And he couldn't keep it down.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get onto this? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Osimhen. Osimhen. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Lookman. Mohamed Salah. The final 5 minutes. Bassi cuts it out. Osei Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Very nicely done. And he has been fouled there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Egypt are down to 10 men. From the top draw, and it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Oh, that is a bit special. How many? Just how many?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a Great ball here. And he welcomes it, and he'll shoot here! Herring after the ball here. Out to the right. Aina. And it's played forward. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball. Bassi gets over and intercepts. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Osimhen. Aina. Out to the left it goes. Now it's indeed. Can he find the finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Bassi makes the interception. Aina. It will be. Marmouche. That's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out to the right. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Moved on forwards. That's very neat. Out towards the flank. He's there to hit it! Brought out the best in the keeper. Aina. And it's played forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. Osimhen. Look, has a shot! Oh, terrific save. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Bassi gently done. And that's been won straight back. And it's Ndidi. Shoots! Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Torunariga. It will be. And here's Chukwueze. Ndidi. Big chance! Well, it was a chance, but neat and drink for the keeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spread out to the left. That has been cut short. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Nice physical challenge. Osimhen. Osimhen played out towards the right wing. Driven forward. Torunariga. It will be. And it's Ndidi. Ndidi. Now it's Chukwueze. And Here's Osimhen. Takes a shot! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. That was very necessary. Chukwueze. Great challenge, time to perfection. Danger averted for now. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Marmoush. A searching ball out wide. Referee's given a throw. Nigeria making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitutions taking place.
Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to get it away. Back in once more. Ball is over the line. And here's Marmoush. Time to deliver. Muscular approach does pay off here. He can get that clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. Great position here. And they've got rid. Bassi cuts out the pass. Lookman, played with finesse. That's the keeper's ball. Marmoush. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Aina. Looking here to chip it through. Lookman. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Tries a deft little ball. That's the throw. Now it's Ndidi. Shooting chance! And he steered it beyond the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a look and place it forward. Iwobi. Chukwueze. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Iwobi. Lovely ball and a shot! Away.
The final whistle and the end.
Egypt were close, but simply put, close was not good enough. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
Yeah, Peter, I've been in this position and it's a horrible part of the game to get so close to a trophy and have it snatched away. I can tell you the disappointment will ease, but the memory has to drive you on even stronger.